CJ.
What's yours? Welcome to my special Christmas special, starring me
Echo Loco.
and
Casey. Ryan. Brady. Hayden. These things. Josh.
Ricardo. Billy Baloney. Oh, it's Christmas in the
Internet.
and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. Welcome to our special Christmas special. And today I have the boys with me.
Woot, woot, woot.
What's up?
Christmas
And-
woot.
So we're here to discuss some pretty important topics like who would win in a death battle, Buddy the Elf or Rudolph?
Not talking about that.
We could.
But we could.
There are no limits to the human brain.
The low ground
Anything here on the Low Ground Podcast.
See, what Buddy would do? He'd make a fort out of snow, and then Rudolph would just evacuate everything from the perimeter, just so Buddy had to stay in there, and he would run out of food and water, and just slowly starve him out. So I think Rudolph would win.
Rudolph would blind Buddy with his red nose, right? And so Buddy would then be blind, so he couldn't find his food source. So in the same way, yes, he would starve to death, but in a different way.
I mean,
Also,
I just,
Bunny has the power throw snowballs pretty darn fast.
He
yeah,
can't. He's like a machine gun.
to be honest, I think Rudolph would just run him through. With
I mean,
his
he's got antlers. If he could fly Santa on a sleigh, then
I mean, this man is a literal, like,
Tank.
yeah, and he can fly. He just dives bombs and
We were planning on talking about Christmas. When did this turn into debate podcast number 3?
This is
Okay.
Christmas.
Christmas,
Christmas is debate.
Christmas
Have
is
you
in
never
3
been to
days.
Christmas dinner?
Christmas is today. So okay, we're not recording this on Christmas, but let's say today is Christmas. All right.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas
Yay.
is my favorite holiday of the year. It's just a nice year. This whole stretch is my favorite time of year. So October, November, December, you get Halloween season, Thanksgiving season, and Christmas season all in a row. And I just like it a lot. Usually Christmas for us is one of us, usually my sister, waking us up at some ungodly time at night, like in the morning. And then we come out, we hang out, open presents and stuff, and then head over to some relatives' house, which cannot happen this year. But I'm
Right.
gonna miss doing that.
Bro, I want to go to Christmas
wish I
Eve
could
with
wake
you
up.
guys.
I know.
I can wake up early because, like, my dad won't let us get up past like 8 o'clock for Christmas.
That's reasonable.
So, like, we wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning because we're like excited, and then we literally just sit there for 4 hours straight looking at the ceiling.
Dang.
Yeah, it's gonna snow. It's gonna snow on Christmas Eve and Christmas.
It's
so
supposed
we're
to
gonna
be
get
a
some
white
snow.
Christmas,
Really?
boys.
Let's go.
It hasn't
Christmas
snowed the
Eve.
past couple of years.
I can't wait for everyone to be like, "Ha, so much for global warming." Am I right?
Guys, it's snowing outside. Global warming is a hoax. Trying to tell me that the earth is getting hotter when I can clearly see snow outside of my window.
Something seems fishy to me.
Okay, liberals.
Yeah, our Christmas is basically just our Christmas Eve night, we try to negotiate a time for everyone to wake up that would be reasonable. And my sister ends up debating until we cannot hear her voice anymore.
Again,
And-
welcome back
and-
to debate podcast number 3.
And then we normally we sleep in the same room just to make it special, you know?
Oh, you should
Also,
do that,
Josh, the
actually.
first debate podcast was number 6. Number 3 was the Minion Society.
Said debate podcast number.
We've only
Yeah,
got-
r/whoosh.
oh man, I got
A
whoosh.
Christmas
You know
whoosh.
he's gonna edit it out too. He kept
I-
the bass boosted silence that was mine in the last one, but he's gonna edit this
Did you-
one
wait,
out.
just saying, I know there's no way of knowing, CJ, but did you actually bass boost it? Tell the truth.
No, I tried to, but it didn't do anything because it's
No,
just silence.
I know, but like, okay, well, I at least wanted you to have put in the effort. No
I
one would
did.
notice, but it's what we do when people aren't looking that defines our character. You know,
True.
it would have
Well,
been easy to just get away with not bass boosting it. No one
I
would
tried
have
my
noticed.
hardest. I tried my absolute hardest.
Your
But
heart
on
is
another note, Home Alone is the greatest Christmas movie of all time.
I can agree.
You're forgetting the Krampus.
2015. No, it's not called the Krampus. It's just Krampus. Krampus 2015.
Well, if you have a Krampus in your leg,
Alistair
sit down and
is
watch
the
Home Alone.
smartest
Bro,
crap I've
that's-
ever seen.
Krampus is not good. Not good movie. Here, let me just look up Rotten Tomatoes for that boy.
100%.
Can you explain to the audience what the Krampus is for those who don't know?
Or me?
Anybody, yeah.
Yay. Okay, so Krampus is a mythical, like, I'm pretty sure it's like from Germany or something, like
yeah,
German
it's a
lore.
German thing.
It's like a half goat, half like
Or
I
just
don't
someone
even,
who's aware of what it is.
half
of course.
half goat, half rower. That
No. It's a demon. It's like a goat and Santa and some weird guy like mixed
It's
together.
basically like Santa.
It's like
but
a
for
hobo
bad
and a dirty
people.
goat had a baby. And it was just
It's like
hideous.
Santa. It's like Santa, but instead of elves, he has like demon toys, and then he
And
instead
demon
of
elves.
yeah, and then instead of delivering presents, he drags people into the underworld.
Sounds
That's a
lovely.
bit of an overcorrection, but that's interesting.
Well,
Back to the-
sometimes the holidays are a time of extravagance. It's go big or go home.
It really is.
Back to the topic of Home Alone. I saw this one video, and it was about if Home Alone was real, and the robbers were like, so the robbers got into the house, and the one guy he's like, oh, so the doorknob was really hot, but I took my hand off right away because I wasn't just gonna keep it on there,
Right.
And then the other guy was like, "Yeah, dude, the stairs leading down to the basement are slippery, so just don't go on there, I guess." And then Kevin comes in, he's like, "Guys, I got a tarantula," and they're like, "I don't care," and they just attack him.
It's funny. Yeah, it's
Okay.
unrealistic, but that's part of the charm. That's part of the
Exactly, yeah.
Krampus has a 66 for critics on Rotten Tomatoes and a 51 for audience on
Oh,
Rotten
boo,
Tomatoes.
audiences.
charm. audience.
Audiences
How do you not
suck.
appreciate this masterpiece?
51% is all the people that don't have
They
Christmas
just can't
spirit and were
comprehend it.
dragged
They don't
down.
have enough room in their cerebral cortex to keep all that information.
All those people were dragged down into the underworld for not having a 5-star review and therefore no Christmas spirit.
How can
Or
they
Christmas
not enjoy the
spirit.
popular clashing of Christmas
Here,
and horror
I'm-
genres?
I'm gonna find reviews that are okay and read them. What is it? This movie sucks. Where do you begin? Zero stakes. There's nothing at risk. How many times does the bad dream trope have to be played? What's even the lesson? Love your family or else they might die via Krampus. That voice crack just really sold it. Not feeling it. Also, how many times can you show the go ahead, save yourself scene? I don't understand what this movie is even about.
Well,
Please-
is it a type of movie you can enjoy on an ironic level? Like, can you sit down with your buddies, like, yo, you guys wanna watch the Krampus? This will be freaking
Please
hilarious.
Bass boost that voice crack. More work.
I
for
was
you.
going to, anyways.
You know when's a good time to make a horror movie? Any other time except Christmas. If you're dying for a depressing,
like-
vulgar experience during the holidays, have at it. I
I
mean,
feel like
it's kinda-
Christmas is
It's kind
the
of the
best
premise,
time.
Here's a
Yeah,
short and
okay.
sweet one. Was really all over the place and no real storyline or ending.
Except I love the storyline and the ending, so I don't understand.
Yeah, that complaint is just horrible.
That's just a troll.
They're just trying to find ways to hate.
Welcome back to Top 10 Greatest Characters in Krampus tier list. So today, we'll be looking at...
Top 10 top shelf tuna voice cracks.
You might actually have 10 of those, not gonna lie.
Yeah, just find how many times it's happened and then put them in a watch mojo.
Watch Mojo.
Going back to sort of Home Alone, that would be pretty wild if like your family's gone and Christmas Eve you spend it like trading off a bunch of our Christmas Eve is always usually pretty chill. We should talk about that.
We should talk about Christmas Eve.
I thought you were going to say, what if, the Krampus invaded Kevin's house?
Oh, I
Oh,
actually
we should make
found,
a theory video. That'd be
I actually
awesome.
found a review that looks like it's definitely by a British person.
Would
Would you like me to
Yes,
would you like me
please
to
do.
read it?
I'm
Boy,
interested
mate,
to know how
zero
you know
tea
they're
and
British.
Yeah, I want to
Gee,
know the
okay.
indication is there.
Okay,
Jeez, how I despise the fat Yankee family in this movie. As per usual, the fat, shite of a trailer trash. Dumb dad needs punching to death, and there are many remedial wanting to put out of everyone's misery. Typical American family. That's why everyone hates Yankee Doodle Dandies. What a ruined movie that could have been fun.
It was definitely a Brit.
That definitely a Brit.
Yankee Doodle Dandies.
Right? Am I right? Like,
I didn't know that was something people actually said.
It's probably safe to assume that person is British, right?
I'd say yes.
Yeah,
I'd say so, yeah.
we're just some really
It's a
like
Yankee Doodle
kicked
Dandy.
off Canadian.
Yeah, just, I don't think Canadians are allowed to talk like that.
They're not capable.
Part of their.
What do you
part of
mean
their-
Canadians can't talk? They're not real.
I'm Canadian.
it's
Being
true, it's
polite
true,
is
it's
my
true.
part of my religion. Yeah. No, but Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. We all spend Christmas Eve together. Let's just.
We do. It's epic.
a lot to
About
get
that.
into here.
There's a lot to get into. We spent like 20 minutes discussing
Krampus.
lyrics. Save me. I want to be free of this pain.
Our Christmas
Oh my
Eve.
Basically, so silent too.
Help me.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of death, during Home Alone, when Kevin throws down those paint things, those buckets of paint at
Pretty
the
They might be filled with concrete. I'm not sure.
well,
It's a
Vsauce
possibility.
3 a couple years ago. Vsauce 3 did a test with like a dummy with like accurate human anatomy, like how tough your bones would be, like stuff replacing the skin that's like 1-to-1, and it would have literally killed them. Would have shattered their skulls, cracked their necks in half. It's like
Yeah.
annihilated the two robbers.
Kevin could have called the cops at any point.
He did. He said his name is Murphy.
I know, but like before the torture, he
After
could,
having
he
it
thought
done,
that-
have
yeah.
just
No,
he
it's
could have
because
just
he,
called the cops.
it's because he was shoplifted, so he thinks that he would have gone to jail if they caught him.
True.
Never actually has an interaction with the cops. He even like is inside the house when they get caught
That's true
Yeah, after
facts
that.
because they're at the other house.
on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve when the movie takes place and when we were talking.
Christmas,
about it.
Christmas, Christmas. I love you. Christmas, Christmas.
It's a power struggle right now. CJ wants to
Also-
keep talking about death battles of Home Alone, and Josh wants to talk about Christmas Eve memories. Who will win? Go.
It's me.
Fight.
Whoa!
Also, by the way, that hot iron falling straight onto your head. How did he not just fall out cold and die? Like,
Because plot armor.
My question is, have you guys
Bad
seen
guy
Home
with
Alone
plot
2?
armor.
yes,
I
I
have
have seen
not,
Home Alone
no.
too.
I have not seen it.
It's actually
I
pretty
don't have,
good.
I don't have the guts.
I think the fight scene
Um,
is actually better between them.
Yeah. So Kevin throws bricks from a 3-story house, I think.
There's like
And it
6
hits- and it hits-
times.
It hits Marv's head like 6 times and he doesn't die.
Yeah, and he's perfectly fine.
His head is
Perfectly
made
fine.
of steel.
Bricks, yeah, bricks
Man.
from like a 3-story building.
And there's no
And-
blood either.
I know.
No blood
he
at all.
literally just gets a small red mark on his head. Like,
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
mind
Man.
would be blown, quite literally.
I mean, for real.
And then Harry had literally his head starts catching on fire, so obviously he sticks his head in the toilet, which Kevin put gasoline in,
Yep.
Oh my
and he doesn't die
god!
from that.
Dude, he
He
would
doesn't
die
die
so
from that
fast.
either. Like what?
Welcome back to movies that don't need a sequel. Today we'll be looking at Home Alone.
Two.
So
I
true.
don't know how many sequels.
Also,
there's.
in
Okay.
the first movie, when Marv is walking up those stairs and that nail goes in his foot, I've never been able to
Oh, I
watch
can
that
never-
scene.
I've
That
never
is
been
the
able to
most
weird.
painful
Oh
scene in
man.
the entire
To this
movie.
day, I can't watch that.
Dude, I just look away. I look
Also,
away.
I have some bad
It's-
news, guys. There are 4 Home Alone movies.
I thought there
what?
were 3.
I thought there's
No.
only 3. What?
With the one kid that wasn't even Kevin.
Yeah,
No,
there's
well,
one kid
four.
that's not even Kevin
It
McAllister.
Even the
exists.
kid has standards. He's
2002.
like, listen, guys, I can't milk this anymore.
It's got
Please explain
24%
number
on
4.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh my goodness,
What
guys!
is it even about?
Here, let me look it up real quick. Let me go on.
Being home alone again?
Just a
Or
Christmas
I'll go on
CJ
IMDb.
While CJ's looking it up, I just need to read one quick review for you. Last one for Krampus. This person rated it 1/2 a star. Said, "Capital U sucks, Krampus." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exclamation points. You
Holy-
sucks,
Wow.
Krampus. You
Oh my gosh,
sucks,
dude.
Krampus.
Dude, this movie got Home Alone 4 Taking Back the House got rated
dear God.
24% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Can I give like can I read the description for the movie?
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, so this is the one on what's it called? Rotten Tomatoes. One on IMDb is shorter. I might read that one afterwards, but on Rotten Tomatoes, Kevin McAllister, Mike Weinberg, is upset that his parents got divorced. Worse yet, things are
What?
heating up between his father, Peter, and his love interest, Natalie.
What?
Wait, is Kevin? I'm
his love
confused.
interest,
Kevin-
the father and the son.
Wait, hold up a second.
Forced to choose where to celebrate Christmas, Kevin begrudgingly decides to go to Natalie's mansion, where the guests include a foreign royal family. Kevin schemes to reignite his estranged parents, and after Marv's merchants reappears, he struggles to protect the prince from abduction.
What is?
Hold on, I'm
Oh,
confused. Kevin,
Interest. Those are the dads.
So many
His love-
dynamics here.
There's a lot
He's-
to unpack.
He struggles
so
as his
much.
father starts to get attracted with his love interest Natalie. Wait, whose love interest? The
Who's the
dad's
love
or
interest?
Kevin?
everyone, shut the heck up. Okay, I'm confused. Is Kevin the adult or is Kevin the kid? No, Kevin's the kid. Kevin McAllister is played by a completely different actor, and he's a
What?
kid.
Bruh,
They just don't
is
even
it- is-
address.
Is that Home
Is it-
Alone
wait.
canon?
I think this
My
takes
gosh.
place in a separate cinematic universe. This is like a non-canon. You know the movie
Legends.
Aliens versus Predator. Like it's a movie about the
Yeah.
aliens versus the predators from the Predator movies and the Alien movies. It's
Yeah.
non-canon within those universes. I'm guessing this is it. It's like a Legends novel, but Home Alone.
Guys,
That's
very bad.
I'm gonna send a picture really quick, and I just want you to cry about this.
You evil person.
There's a Home Alone 5.
Home
There's a
Alone, the
Home Alone
holiday heist
5?
in 2012.
There's a Home
Oh
Alone
my
5.
God.
Home
Oh.
Alone 5?
Just let it
Oh.
die already.
What? Oh,
Okay,
Oh
guys,
man.
Home Alone. Listen, Home Alone was a one and done thing. It was a
Yes,
make
it
it,
was a-
leave it alone, just let it be a standalone classic. At the
Yes.
very most, you make a 2 and then never speak of it again. Like imagine if they made Elf 2, Elf 3, Elf
Oh,
4.
God.
That'd be
Elf-
horrible. I would hate that.
And then
That would
cast a
diminish
different
the
actor
first-
to play Buddy.
Like imagine like they saw the success of Elf movie with Will Ferrell. Like, you know what? This movie needs a sequel.
And
It
then they
did. It was-
casted
it was
George
a-
Clooney to play
It was
Buddy.
a conclusive story. It had a resolute ending. It didn't need a sequel. Oh my gosh.
Did you know there was actually going to be a Elf 3, except John Favreau, the director.
Wait, it was
Yeah.
an Elf 2?
No, there was going to be, but John Favreau and Will Ferrell didn't get along, so they didn't make it.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Wait, actually, everyone hold up. Everyone hold up. I looked up Elf 2. This is what comes up. Elf 2 is an upcoming 2026 American Christmas comedy film and a sequel to the 2003 movie Elf. The film will star Will
Say
Ferrell
it
as main
ain't so.
character Buddy Hobbs. New characters will star in Elf War comedians. Jim Carrey and Kevin Hart will play as Buddy's long-lost cousin. This is coming out in 6
no.
years.
Wait,
That
no
sounds
way!
surreal. That
No.
sounds surreal.
I'm done.
No.
No!
Why?
Couldn't help
Wow.
themselves. They had to add Kevin Hart.
What is wrong?
Why does every movie post 2016 need to have Kevin Hart in it? I don't
I don't
understand.
know.
Guys.
What if Kevin Hart loses his funny bone by then? He's gonna be like 50.
Wait,
I know
are you
it's
telling me
22.
Kevin Hart no longer has the funny?
I'm gonna be 24 when this. 22
What kind of
when this
accusation are you making here? That's a baseless accusation. Are you saying Kevin Hart has no funny?
Kevin Hart might be the least funny person that I've ever seen.
He's
Does anybody else agree with me
accepted
on
by
that?
society as funny.
Kevin Hart is
I'm not-
41 years old
is this
right now.
confirmed? Is this like a confirmed thing?
Better
I
not.
don't know.
How can they say it's coming out with 2026?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
wait,
dude.
how
It's
not-
far ahead
it's
are they
gonna
planning
be-
this?
It says it's gonna be James Caan, not Favreau.
So
You know,
by then,
uh,
by then
Favreau's
Kevin
out
Hart's
here
literally
saving
gonna be
Star Wars.
47.
I told you
Jim
he's gonna.
Carrey and Kevin Hart, bro.
You had Jim.
Guys, hey, James Caan did do The Godfather, which is considered one of the best movies of all time.
I don't
I've
care.
not
He's
seen
making a bad Christmas sequel about his estranged cousins.
Dude, James
No.
Carrey's 58 years old.
Who is?
James
Carrey?
Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey.
James Carrey.
I said James Carrey. Oh
It
my
is
God.
technically
Sin.
Jim.
What
It
are
is
you doing?
technically Jim is
Okay.
for James,
He's gonna
right?
be
Yeah.
64. He's gonna be a stack of years old by the time this movie comes out.
It's gonna be like Will Ferrell's a strange like dad or something. Oh no, Will Ferrell's getting old too. He's like
Will Ferrell's 53.
yeah, he'll be like 50. He'll almost be 60 by that point. How do they
Bro,
figure they're gonna?
His hair is for real gray. Like it's literally like white hair now. He's so old.
How do they figure they're gonna do this? This is just gonna be like an older cast who all lost their funny bone. And modern audiences,
Jim
How do you
Carrey's a
plan
fun
for-
guy. I trust Jim Carrey.
yeah. Jim
Will
Carrey's
Ferrell, he
fun.
just plays a man child in all the movies he's in. Like he's a funny
Yeah.
guy too, but he plays the exact same character no matter what movie he's in.
Same with Adam Sandler.
You know what he was not funny on? The Office.
Yeah,
he
that's
wasn't
right.
really funny.
Angelo? Yeah.
Bit
I mean,
like
he was funny at some points, but he wasn't the best.
That tells you
mean,
that
this type
writing
of missed opportunity
means
was
just
really
as
fun.
much. Good writing means just as much as good acting.
Yeah.
When they coalesce, it's just like this beautiful marriage of cinema where
Of funny.
everybody's happy. But
Alright.
when one is better than the other or one is awful, like even the best of lines delivered terribly. Like in a couple lines of the sequels. Well, no, those were written badly too.
We
But-
talking about like I Am the Spy or like
I Am the
don't remember,
Spy
I don't
or-
remember any bad dialogue.
War isn't about fighting the people you hate. It's about saving the people
No,
that you love.
I think those movies had pretty good dialogue for the most
Yeah,
part.
the writing was good. I mean, not the story, but we'll talk about that at a different time.
At
We
the
were talking
rate-
about Christmas.
At the rate we're going right now, this podcast is gonna be about 2.5 hours. With
No,
and
no, we've
it's-
only
it's,
been here.
It's,
We
it's
haven't
getting
about Christmas
it's
Eve.
getting later, so
What,
you'll probably
do-
witness about 30 more Top Shelf Tuna voice cracks before the
Alright,
night is
do
over.
we want to do, because this has gone pretty far to the side of Christmas movie review. Do we want to make this about Christmas movies and then record something after this?
No, I
maybe we'll-
actually wanted to steer the conversation towards like what was like a really exciting present you got when you were a little kid at Christmas.
Okay, so I got this it's this a Sasquatch robot thing. It's pretty cool. I still have it to this.
Wow.
Nice. Dude, all I remember is I was little. We were really into superheroes for some reason. I don't know why little kids are into superheroes.
Healthy
because-
child obsession.
Healthy child obsession. No, but you don't read comic books. You don't see superhero movies, but you're obsessed with superheroes because you want to be them.
Oh, I remember seeing that.
but-
Ryan.
Like
That's cool, that's
Transformers or something. We were always into Transformers when we were little. I got a Green Lantern costume when I was really little. And I wore that thing just around the house all the time. Wasn't
You still
even that
have the
much.
rings from that, like all
Still
like,
have
the
all
different
the
colored
rings, yeah. It's a freaking cool gift, man. I
All
have to
these
say
years
that might have been the one I was most excited about. Although another one, when we got a Wii U. Remember that one year we got a Wii U for Christmas?
That was a long time ago. I don't really remember.
It was a long time. Well, because we had the Wii, and we got the Wii U, and it was the coolest thing ever. The big, what is it called, like the gamepad or whatever.
Dude,
Mhm.
I have
pretty
that
cool.
right here next to me.
They just
Wii
took the
with the gamepad.
gamepad and they were like, let's just make this a console, and they made the
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah.
So we got a Switch for Christmas last year, and Caleb completely took it over, and it's ours, but he treats it like it's his.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
well,
little, I mean, yeah, that's little siblings. They do that. I would know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
I have two of them.
Speaking of
Yeah.
treating other
I
people's
can
things like it's
confirm.
theirs, one year me and Peyton asked for hermit
this
crabs.
is funny.
Hermit crabs,
True.
right? And so there were 4 hermit crabs. Okay. In my mind, I thought it would be a good idea if I got 2, Peyton got 1, and we shared the other one.
Oh, why'd
And-
you think that was a good idea?
I was a businessman doing business.
That was a
I was a
business
businessman.
I was a businessman doing business.
No, for some reason I thought that that would be like a perfect like half, But then when Peyton got really mad at me and my parents had to calm him down,
No,
I
they didn't.
realized It wasn't a good idea.
They
Go
did not have
home.
to calm me down.
Yes,
I
they
just had to
did.
knock some sense in you. I'm like,
Oh,
look at
they
Grady.
Peyton was
Two.
not upset. He just was really like was weirded out.
I was bewildered. I'm like,
no,
Grady,
no.
look at 2 crabs. 2 crabs for me. 2 crabs for
I think you legitimately
Man.
thought that was equal, and so he
I
was like,
did.
"What?"
I for real did. No, Peyton. Mom or Dad had to be like, Peyton.
Listen,
Like,
Grady,
chill
if
out.
Casey
It's
and I are
Christmas.
both denying this, then I don't
No,
think
no,
it's
I
true.
remember. You can check the recording.
I can't check the recording because there is none.
Yes, there is.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I feel like Christmas Eve is like it's probably in my top 5 days of the year. Like
Christmas
just the
Eve is awesome.
anticipation. First of all, we all hang out. Our side of the family, we will go to Grammy and Pop Pop's house, and that's one of the highlights of the day, if not the
Oh
highlight.
yeah.
Then you get back. We always have to leave a little bit early because we have a church service to go to. Just whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But when you get home, there's just so much excitement.
Yes.
You have this combination of can't sleep, but you also want to go to bed as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anybody else relate to that?
I can relate so much.
Well, I would argue that the day after Christmas is better
Even
than
better.
the day before Christmas.
It's not better, but it's good.
We don't get to
I
see all
agree.
the cousins, but it's definitely, I would say maybe my top 3 days of the year are Christmas, Christmas Eve, and the day after Christmas. Might be in that order.
We'll see because Christmas day after, you just literally do nothing all day. You can just sit
And
there.
you
And you have
figure
all
out
this
like,
stuff.
yeah, you just play with your stuff.
It is maximum relaxation.
It really is.
It's probably the most relaxing day ever.
Like we usually get like candy and stuff within our stockings
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff. Just eating that crap all day while messing around
Yeah.
with the stuff that you got.
Yeah.
It's just put the licking Peter B. Sparker. Yeah, I said that.
Peter B. Sparkin.
Put
Am I
the
right?
Peter B.
Am I
Parker
right?
guy
Am I right?
licking his
Miles
fingers on the
Morales.
screen.
No, Peter B. Sparker.
Oh man, that's my favorite character from a Christmas movie is Peter B. Sparker. Anyway,
That's fair.
yeah,
He do be
Christmas
sparking
Eve.
though.
My favorite memories from Christmas Eve include singing Jingle Bells, Batman Smells in the hallway of Grammy and Pop Pop's
Oh my
house.
gosh, yes.
Yep.
Let's see, what else? Super Duper Pranksters Incorporated, obviously. I don't know if we've
Oh
actually
my gosh.
acknowledged this on the podcast. I feel
We
like this
have.
deserves
We
it.
have
I think
for
we've
sure.
done it before, yeah.
I think we've quickly dismissed it because it deserves its own podcast.
No, we talked about it in the one where I count spots on a cow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that.
Yeah, we talked about Super
We
Duper
did.
Pranksters
Anyway,
Incorporated.
we never did crap. We never
Yeah.
did crap, but again, it's the anticipation. Like we're about to do something so bad, but we never did anything.
We're
It's-
too good at kids, bro.
Once a year we took
planning.
the Cheetos and put them in the back room.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
We
butt.
did
That was
that.
bad. butt.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
did
I
I not
actually
get busted
forgot.
for that?
Little
I feel
monster.
terrible now.
Under Peyton's rule.
Trying to think
He is.
what else. We could make an entire podcast just based on what the stuff that we did at Grammy and Pop Pop's house just over the years and
There's
at
been a lot of
Christmas Eve.
good stuff.
Been a
Yeah.
lot of
Okay.
good memories.
So, is it just me, or do you guys
Yeah.
not understand why people complain about getting socks for Christmas?
Dude,
like
I
getting
love
clothes for
getting
Christmas,
socks.
yeah.
I love
Christmas is
socks
great.
for Christmas.
It's one of
Yeah.
the best gifts. Dude, when
Yeah.
Grammy
Hardly.
You can't have too many socks. Socks are amazing.
I
Dude,
would
last
much rather
year-
have underwear. I won't lie.
bro, last year Grammy gave us those like hygiene boxes with like socks and like chapstick and soap
Those
and
came in
washcloths. Dude, I love that. I love
Gotta
that.
love hygiene box. It
Oh, the soap?
truly was the entire package.
Or was
Really
that her
was.
way of saying you guys are disgusting here?
You
Go.
guys all need to clean up.
Your
Go
way of saying
right now,
"Please
one at a
shower."
Welcome to puberty, idiots.
We turned the back bedroom into a locker room. Just go back there. And
You know,
clean up.
one of the best parts is walking into Grammy and Pop's house, you know? So you walk up the stairs and you just see from like the Christmas tree all the way to the window in the front of the house.
Or the bowls
just
of
lined
candy
with
that
all
they
the
have out.
gifts. Oh yeah.
Yes.
All the bowls of
man.
candy.
Oh, bro, and then you just get that good smell.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
it's so
I don't know
s-
what's better. What do you think is better? Being the first ones there and waiting for everybody else to arrive, or being like second or third there, and then like everybody greeting you when you get through the door.
Being
I don't know.
the
We've never been first on
Okay.
Christmas.
We've never been first.
I don't know
Yeah.
if we have
You
either.
guys leave
We're
a
always
bit
late,
farther.
so-
We've never been first to
Our
anything.
family's
Like
always early to stuff.
yeah. Well,
It's good.
we're always last to like getting to the getaway too.
I don't know. There's a certain level of excitement either way because you want to see everybody when you get there, or you can't wait for anybody to get there with you. So I mean, I don't know. I guess it's pretty equal. Either way, we're
Yeah.
all there.
I like walking into everybody like happy that I'm there. It makes me feel
true.
nice.
Also, if you get there later, chances are the food is already out.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Good
Grammy
for
makes
sure.
the best food, and then you
You're
just
close
Oh
to
my
I
chill
know.
shit.
in the living room, and then somebody spills their stuff,
Yeah, someone has to spill
usually-
the drink.
Somebody
Oh,
always.
And then,
love.
yeah.
and then their
Someone
parents get
spills
mad, and
Grammy's like,
Grammy's like, "It's
yeah.
no big deal."
And then Grammy's
Grammy's
like, it's
all
no big deal,
okay,
guys.
cleans it up, and then we get something else, and then it's all okay, and then we're all happy.
But then the next year, Grammy's still perfectly fine with us eating in the living room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grammy she's like, guys, the living room's wide open. Why don't you go eat there? Okay. And then it
Oh,
happens all
nice.
again.
Oh, listening to Waitlist in the back bedroom.
That was
Only
how many
rules.
years ago was that when we did that?
It's got to be at least like
It's been
3 or
4.
4.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah, and then it just gets, and then like usually Caleb just, just
Yeah, he just barks and
can't sleep.
Just jumping on the bed. Yeah.
And they called him
oh my gosh.
the Doomslayer.
One of my favorite parts when we're there is when we always, I don't know why, but we always get new blankets every year, but they're so amazing.
Oh, and new
They're always the
pajama pants and
best.
stuff. Oh man.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
yeah.
yes. And sweatshirts. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we're
Sweatshirts,
just
the
we're just
sweatshirts we
in
get
our
from
lounge.
Grammy's house. I
Bro-
swear those last me through the year.
Remember when we got those like face masks with that only had like the holes for the eyes? And
Oh
the mouth?
yeah,
and we
the
just all
ski
squatted
masks.
around and
These
walked
ski
around like Slav.
Yes.
You know,
Oh my gosh.
I have a question for you guys. Which one is your favorite half of Grammy and Pop's house? Like, obviously, we love the whole thing, but if you were to choose a half of it, the first half would
The
be
top half.
getting there, eating, and like getting ready to open presents. Like, and then the second half would be
Ooh.
opening the presents, being in your like nice lounge clothes after that, and just like
Man, yeah.
chilling
And eating more food.
and
and
eating
throwing
some more food
Throwing the wrapping at Pop.
and throwing the wrapping paper. at
Yeah,
Pop.
why do they do that every year?
Oh my gosh, dude. I mean I really like the first part because you get to see everything all nice
I
laid
know,
out,
for-
wrapped, and you get to see the stockings, and obviously you want to open the stockings, but everything before that is fun too. Honestly,
I know it's all just so fun. I can't. It's
I
hard to
don't think I,
pick.
I don't think I could
favorite.
choose one half. Honestly,
Yeah.
Some of
It's
my
also
favorite
fun.
parts is like how every year we all get our blankets and just lay in the hallway. for,
That's
like
the
20
best.
minutes.
yeah,
Yep.
so it does you do that.
Yeah, because then you're full, and so you're like, you feel like you're about to sleep. You're like, oh, this feels so good.
Yeah, and then like we're all wearing our new sweatpants, which are our fluffy still,
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
and
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
A bit
no,
off
and then you just
topic,
like pair up
but-
with whoever got the same pair of pants as you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Whoever got
There are
the
always
They're
like
off
two.
topic.
There are always like 2 or 3 gangs. There's normally like a blue
Yeah.
gang,
Gay
a black
gang,
gang,
bro.
and a red gang.
Yeah.
You must
Yeah.
choose.
Hey, yo,
Pushing each other.
you Crip or you Blood?
It's based on the color of your pants.
Yeah.
Yes.
What does this country come to?
Grammy's separating us into gangs.
Yeah, our grandmother separating us into gangs, of course.
And then the Happy Hats Club's special Christmas performance.
Bro, we haven't done that in years. That was
I
kind of
know.
Yeah, it's because you guys got annihilated by Bookstore.
I didn't know.
Ah.
Bro.
Oh yeah, no. Hats Club is Bolksta is just Hats Club spelled backwards. So
Yeah.
we
And it
just
sounds
put our neck
suave,
pillows,
so.
put them on our head, and decided, what way can we ruin our cousin's fun? Oh, we could spell it backwards, say it in a Russian accent, and squat.
It was pretty
Just
suave.
a vaguely Russian accent.
Very big.
Vaguely Russian.
A bit off
You
topic,
squint-
but would you,
squint with
what
your ears,
strategies did
so-
you guys use? Oh, sorry. Good.
I'll go for it, man.
A bit off topic. What strategies have you guys used to like get to sleep as fast as you possibly could as when you got home?
Usually I wake up a little bit early on Christmas Eve morning, so then I'm more tired towards the night.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I should do that.
Why have I never thought of that, Ryan?
Oh my gosh,
know,
dude,
I feel like
that
I've been
literally
on this
just
earth for
changed
16 years,
my whole life.
and not once have I thought to do that.
I remember like
Well, like-
when school was a thing, I would like get up early every morning and then I'd be tired all day. I should be doing that on Christmas Eve.
I
Yeah.
just
Yeah, and
remind
then, like-
myself Santa doesn't come to the houses of kids that are still awake, so I got to get the heck of sleep. Am I right?
I know.
I use
right?
laughing gas. I don't know about anybody else.
I use a comically
Good
large
charm,
lethal
yeah.
injection.
But like,
You know
but
what I
like
do?
also
I just
when you get
throw
home,
some laughing gas in the hallway.
You know,
When you
bear,
get home-
bear tranquilizers are actually overqualified for that. If you want to ever,
What were
wanna
you
try
saying,
that.
Ryan?
yeah, when I get home, I usually just get ready for bed immediately and don't go to bed for like another hour. So I'm already tired
Yeah,
and ready
that's
for
true.
bed.
Facts.
Like,
Yeah, it's I don't know, for me, because we always, as I said, we always like normally sleep in the same room, sort of thing. And so,
Yeah, we
like,
did.
normally we're just kind of like talking, you know, and then I just kind of fall asleep to that. The trick is to try your best not to be like anxious, you know. Like, I know it's so hard because literally Christmas is tomorrow, but like, you just, I just try my best to be like, it's Christmas, okay.
You just got a
okay.
Christmas
You
just got it. Sometimes you just got a Christmas
yeah.
or laughing gas too.
or laughing gas.
Are you gonna
That
count
wor-
that
that
as a
works.
voice crack? That was like a half a voice crack.
then half base boosted.
I mean, yeah, just like base boosted to half strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
You should
count it
do
as a half a voice crack on the top 10 top shelf tuna voice cracks.
Oh,
should
by the way,
be
guys,
honorable
I think this
mentions,
will be
yeah.
our final podcast of 2020 as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
holy cow!
Unless we record another one. Which, dude,
Well-
I need to. We can't record another one because I gotta still listen to all these and find all that.
I know.
Actually, I won't-
All
I won't
the
spoil it.
miscellaneous crap.
We
spoil it,
wish
'cause
you
I'm
a
gonna
Merry
release that.
Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a
Yeah.
Merry Christmas and a Happy
Okay,
New Year.
But we talked about Christmas Eve, but Christmas morning.
Oh,
Let's just start from the beginning. When you wake up, who
It's
usually
always
wakes you? Who
super
usually wakes
early.
up first?
Oh,
Usually,
my-
everyone-
Layla.
easily. Layla.
The youngest, yeah.
She wakes up at like
CK
3
used to
o'clock
be-
in the morning.
I used to just stay up all night because I couldn't sleep, and then I just wake everybody up at like 4.
Yeah, no,
Sometimes
one
Payne would stay up
time-
too.
Yeah, one time me and Casey literally, I don't even think we got a minute of sleep. I think
Oh,
we
how
just
come
literally
Santa
just
still came to your house?
How come
because
Santa
Cor-
still came, bud?
well,
I don't
because
know,
you were
dude.
hecking coughing the entire night and we couldn't go to bed.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
you're the
dude, I was
top bunk.
coughing the whole night.
You're
I
like,
was coughing the whole night. I remember.
we were like, ah.
Dude, so what we do? So we have like
Sleep is for the weak.
we have like all of our rooms and then like a hallway, and then at the end of the hallway there's our parents' room and the stairs. So we all get up, we go to the bathroom and we sit at the top of the stairs, you know, waiting for everyone to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then our
Oh,
parents
yeah.
go downstairs, get some coffee, check if Santa came. My mom has to get her phone out to record the video of us coming down the stairs. And then yeah, we go down the stairs to see what Santa has brought us.
I kind of wish that we had stairs in our house, but we have a hallway, and the hallway is just as clever.
Yeah.
So like for us, we are well, I'm upstairs.
Yeah, you guys are on different
Oh.
floors.
Yeah, so I'm upstairs and then we go down through this like hallway upstairs kind of. And then if you go down the stairs, the living room's to your right. But this year we have the Christmas tree literally right in like when you're coming down, it's literally in your line of vision.
Oh wow.
Like
Oh, that's
each
pretty
morning, my parents like wake us up at like 8 o'clock and then like we have to brush our teeth and stuff. And then like
Mm.
each year I know some families I don't get this, but like they just let their kids just go and just rip into the presents and go crazy.
No, that's not
See, I
very
don't-
epic.
Yeah, no.
Until it is done.
No, like my parents like give us presents to open and stuff, like which
Yeah.
ones
Yeah,
first.
same.
Ours
Very
do too,
deliberately.
yeah.
Normally there's kind of like a relation to some of them for us, you know? Like they
sometimes
normally
we'll get
give us
something
like
similar.
one each a clothing item, and then we all open them at the same time.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
and
we
then
do
they
the
give us
exact same
like
thing.
a board game or something, and then we all open them at the same time.
Yeah, we do the
But then
same.
there's also some specific ones, like they're not going to give my sister and I anything basketball related, so
Yeah,
they'll get
yeah.
Josh.
Yeah.
Put a
Yeah,
basketball
and,
in
yeah,
there.
and then they just kind of give you something that like you could want. Normally towards the end it starts getting more miscellaneous, and you just kind of like get a random present. But like, one of my favorite parts is when my parents like, wait, which present is this? Should we give him this one now or this one? And I'm like,
Yeah, they forget
ooh, no,
sometimes.
just give me both.
Bro, last year, my parents, they were like, every year they get us like sweatpants or like pajamas or something, and
Oh yeah, then.
so they were handing them out, and my mom gave me one, and I opened it up. Everybody else has pajamas, and mine aren't pajamas. It's like a Star Wars T-shirt. And she was like, "Wait, wrong one." But it's still good. Like
Brr.
Epic.
I still get
Very
pajamas.
polite.
I honestly don't care. So
You get something perfect for you. You're like, "Thank you, mom," and then it's, "Oh no,
Thank
sorry
you so
for
much.
you. Sorry."
Oh wait, no, that one's not for you. That
Oh
one's
no, that one's actually not for you.
that's for Caleb, by the way.
Keep your fingers crossed for next year.
opens
But
present.
now that
Gets,
we know that you want that, we'll keep that in mind.
opens present gets prequel memes T-shirt. Well, thanks, mom and dad.
Yes.
Oh, that's for Caleb.
Oh.
What if you actually got
Oh.
a shirt that had every single prequel meme template on it, and that like formed like some kind of image? No, dude, you know like how they have like pictures that form like bigger pictures?
Yeah.
Yes.
What if you had a shirt that was every
Portrait
single
of
prequel
Obi-Wan.
meme template that was a portrait of Ewan McGregor?
Mwah.
Oh my!
Yes.
That has to exist. That has to exist.
Where is
I-
that shirt? Put
Let's see.
it in.
Every
my
prequel
mouth.
I know I've
meme
already said
template.
this. I don't know if it was on a podcast, but there is a shirt with the whole script of the B movie that looks like a portrait of Barry B. Benson.
Nice.
It's pretty gamer. It looks pretty
Apply all
awesome.
known laws of aviation.
I bet you that there's probably some.
Bees
there's
should
probably
not be
some
able to fly.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Its
actually
wings
gonna
are too
sit down and
small
read
to
the
get
whole
its
thing.
fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think aren't.
Oh yeah, but they could totally just put a totally other movie on there, like in the middle. Like nobody's gonna read the whole thing. They can just take their
I
word
know
for it.
for real.
Real
They
B
can
movie
totally
fans
just
will.
put random words.
Gotta put
You're
this
not
shirt
allowed
on my
to fool
Christmas
the
list
real
next
B
year.
movie fans.
I mean, it could be. It could just say like, despite all known laws of aviation, like do like the part that people know, and then it could just be the Communist Manifesto, and no one would ever know. It would just be the top couple lines.
Real B movie fans would know.
Real
Such as
movie
myself.
fan.
Man,
You know,
B
I'm
movie.
contemplating. Actually just voice crack, which is funny because I was just about to say I'm contemplating purposefully voice cracking just so we have more to add to the list. And just as I was about to say that, I actually voice cracked. That's ironic.
If you
I'm
actually want to put
contemplating.
together a compilation of you voice cracking, you have to go watch all of them through and send me the timestamps because I'm not gonna do that.
Alright, yeah, no, I'll just put them in the comments.
All right, sounds good.
Oh,
I know
but
there's
yeah,
already one. I don't know.
Christmas
But-
morning. Ours is pretty similar to yours. You guys' sounds like I don't know how we've never talked about this.
Yeah.
It's pretty similar to your guys. We all wake up. Avery usually wakes up. We usually sleep in our room. Like you guys said, and then our parents will wake our parents up, and they'll wake up a little bit, and then we go out there and see the Christmas tree shining ever so bright, and yeah, pretty much everything from there is
I
the same.
feel like
Man, you're really trying to sell it here, dude. Well, I'm
I-
sold. I'm sold.
I feel like our parents, our Christmases and stuff are probably much alike because all three of our parents were siblings. Your two
Yeah.
moms and our dad. So like they probably we have our own kind of spins on things because of our other parents that aren't. Well, your guys is probably a lot.
Yeah,
alike,
Ryan and I,
honestly.
ours would be like identical by
Yeah.
that logic.
Yeah, honestly. No, I honestly don't think we took much of our mom's like Christmas day I think some of it, but like not as much as I
I
think
can't imagine it being like
has.
radically different. Like, okay, kids, now it's time for the feats of strength. You know?
Bro,
Oh,
why
yeah,
not the
we should've
hands
made
of
a
strength?
Festivus
Wouldn't the
episode.
hands of
Festivus
strength be a lot more
reference.
practical?
I was
Wouldn't
making a
the hands of
Seinfeld reference.
Feats of strength.
I know, but like
Nobody
Oh,
gives
guys,
the satisfaction of a
tomorrow
lie.
is Festivus. There's nothing else important happening tomorrow besides
Festivus
Festivus.
for the rest
The
of
rest
us.
of us.
Yo,
The
Ryan, you
area
excited
of
for Festivus
grievances.
tomorrow?
What?
You excited for Festivus tomorrow?
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Festivus.
Dumb.
Yeah, can you think of
Dumb,
anything
dumb,
else
dumb.
important happening tomorrow?
Oh, I can't.
I mean, yeah.
No,
Festivus.
usually we go bowling sometimes every year for Festivus.
I know, but I'm not gonna say it because we're posting this on the internet and people could.
Yeah, Festivus. We're talking about Festivus.
Yeah.
Nothing else ever happens
Yeah.
on December 23rd. Just Festivus.
Oh,
Festivus.
festival.
If you know, you know.
no.
So guys, we're
Tomorrow,
actually approaching roughly 50 minutes on this thing, so we'll wrap
Only
up with
50 minutes? I feel like we've been
I
rambling.
feel like
for
it's been like 2 hours.
Feels like it's been forever. Yeah.
No, so
We
we'll
can
wrap
talk
this
even
up within the
longer about
next
this.
like 10, 15 minutes because I don't want
15.
to be
Let's-
as long.
I honestly,
Yeah.
I can't lie. You guys, family that's not our family by name. I almost said your guys' last name. But what do you?
It's
I
okay.
honestly don't know
It's
what you
time
guys
for the
do.
viewers to know.
I honestly don't even know what you guys do on Christmas Day. After Christmas, I don't even know what you guys are up to.
Yeah,
What's your
because like
Christmas
our
Day?
I
families,
can
we all go
enlighten
to our
you.
grandparents' house. What do you
I
guys
can
do?
I can tell you kind of what we get up to. I mean, essentially, it sounds pretty much the same as like you guys. We kind of just go out in the neighborhood and like hunt for people and like eat them a little bit. But aside from that, it's just like
Candy
our
canes,
guys'.
candy canes, lick them in a spirit and kill your enemies.
Yes. No, but we only eat them a little bit, just a little.
A
Not
little.
like enough
Just a
to do
little.
permanent damage.
Because you gotta have
just,
some next year.
What's the
Just-
Christmas spirit, bro?
just a
If
little
we-
nibble. Just
If
a
we
little
ate
nibble.
full
you know?
people every year, then
It's the Christmas
how
fun.
many people would we have left?
Wouldn't have enough
None.
room for later, right?
It's the season
Exactly.
of giving, you know?
Exactly.
You
No.
gotta give a little to have a little. I don't know. That's
It's a season of giving. It's time for the other person to give you a little nibble.
Yeah.
Give me some.
It's
Full
the season of
nib-nib.
giving. Now give me your fingers, please.
Well, our neighborhood just kind of knows it now. So like, I've had some people, I ring their doorbell, they just pull up with a fork. They're like, "Here you go," you know,
No,
just
Alright,
a nice clean fork.
I'd like to
Because
point
they know
out
that.
this is not the first time that Casey's done something like this. Like in our, I can't remember what video it was. Oh, I think it was our Boss Baby tier list, which really needs more views. It's an underrated classic, guys.
It's such
But
a
anyway,
good
so
video,
Casey said something about, I forgot who it was. He's like, yeah, they were an okay babysitter until they, kind of just, I forgot where he said they burned them, but he
Stuck him in a blender, yeah.
yeah, stuck them in a blender. I was like, whoa.
I think it
Let's
was
spice it up a
Space
little.
Jesus. Was that Space Jesus?
Oh yeah, that
What's
Yeah,
Space
yeah,
Jesus?
Space Jesus.
Yes.
Did he go into buddy tier? I'm pretty sure he went into buddy tier because
Yeah,
he's
'cause he's
everybody's
always
buddy.
buddy.
Because
He's
he's
everyone's
everyone's buddy.
No, but like for real,
Lord.
on Christmas Day, we just we go to our other cousin's house. There's only 3 of them, and they're all like young. So like we just go over there. Either that or they come over to our house. And normally our great grandpa and our grandpa are there, and we we just kind of chill there, play with our cousins, and watch some football. And then
Basketball.
we eat our dinner. Basketball and football.
Do you guys have ham or turkey?
Is
on
there Christmas Day football?
Yeah,
is there?
of course.
And basketball, I think.
Yeah,
I thought there
there's
was just
definitely
Christmas Day basketball.
No, I know there's.
I don't know
there's
if
gotta
there's
be.
football. I've never cared enough about football to, actually.
Bro, I've only
But we have ham on Christmas. We have ham.
There we go.
have ham
Nope,
too.
Hey,
nope.
close
Turkey is
eating.
superior, and I will not.
Yes,
feel like-
turkey. Yes,
Oh,
turkey.
there's
is
no
better,
like
but,
one football game on
Yeah.
Christmas.
But yeah, ham is I feel like ham is more of the Christmas Christmas thing to eat.
More
I was
so
gonna
than turkey.
I was
yeah.
gonna say bird, but then I realized that pigs are not birds.
What do you
Real
mean,
pigs fly.
I feel like we have like I don't know what I was getting at there. We have like 3 separate meals on Christmas Day. It feels like. Can you guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan and CJ, can you guys attest to that?
What do you mean
Is
by
the
that?
day-
Yes.
The day is so long. You know,
We literally
We're
get there.
in the
We
morning,
get
then
there
stay
and
there.
like we get there
No.
and we're having like breakfast, and then they just make like a bunch of cinnamon rolls, so it's like the amount of food as lunch, and then like we have Christmas dinner.
Yeah, that's
So,
pretty
like-
much it. So it's like breakfast and then dinner, and then in between it's just all the garbage you can find.
There's like
Yeah.
candy and all that good stuff. What
Cinnamon
was all-
rolls, absolutely. Oh, I'm gonna miss doing that this year so much.
I know. As
Next
we're
year,
talking-
Yeah,
next year.
cinnamon rolls. I just finished two.
Ooh, nice. Buggers. You got cinnamon rolls.
Dude,
I wish
I'm
I had cinnamon
literally-
rolls right now.
Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do on Christmas Eve. Cause I'm literally just gonna be sitting at home, you know?
We should hang out.
I know.
Let's play
We
some
should
Brawlhalla.
We should
Play some-
definitely do something.
We should game. I bet
Are we
the
making a podcast? Actually,
if we
on
make- podcast on Christmas Eve. I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm gonna
we'll
up-
see how
oh,
we're feeling,
people just
you know,
left. Uh-oh. I think their Wi-Fi went out. Casey and Peyton left the call.
What? Oh,
are we actually like doing a hangout on Christmas or no?
I would love to if you guys are
Yeah,
down.
oh, I definitely do one. We should do a big Zoom call with the family, the
Yeah,
whole
for sure.
family.
See everybody.
Hey, he's
We can-
back.
and they're back. We
Guess
should like
who's back?
call Grammy
I'm
and Bob.
back.
Well, it's been exactly 50 minutes since we started this.
50.
You know,
Yeah.
I guess
Dude, bro, we keep talking.
time seems to slow down or speed up.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure what I'm really thinking right now. If it feels like we were recording for a long time, just because we had no plan really. There was no battle plan. We just Christmas was the battle plan, and I think we executed Christmas. We executed
Execute.
Christmas. Execution by
You
excessive
ordered
Christmas.
You hear that, Christmas? We're gonna kill you.
Ha ha ha.
We're gonna we're just gonna nibble Christmas.
Ha ha
Just a
ha.
little.
No, we're
Just,
just
a
gonna
slight
take a-
nibble.
just-
and we'll
just
come
take a
back for
bite.
more next year.
on the
Just take a,
toes.
a little bite.
Do you guys think we should end it here? Or you want to go on for another like 10 minutes?
Well,
And you know we could talk forever, man.
I mean, we could.
Execute or Christmas.
Yeah, I think we should stop. I think it's getting awkward.
Yeah, let's finish off with either.
Let's just stop before we
final
have another
message.
massive voice crack.
No, that was a joke. That was a joke. I think that we get along just fine. I think there's nothing that we could
wanna-
drone on about that wouldn't be fun for everybody.
Yeah, I'll just say, yeah, we've been talking way too much about like our personal Christmases that no one listening
no.
to this could possibly
We're
relate
the
to.
only ones there to listen to this realistically, and
That's
I'm
true.
gonna be glad that we documented this because
Oh my gosh, we forgot something.
What did we
What?
forget?
What do we forget?
I'm so sorry, Ginger Canadian. Shout out to him.
Oh yes.
I thought Canadian
ginger
wasn't real.
yeah, we can yeah.
Canada's not real, but this person certainly is.
Like, he-
They're probably just lying.
All of our videos, so like it's good.
All right, well, we can end it here, and what we can, I mean, I can stay on the call if you guys just want to talk, because I still gotta collect some footage for the background for this. But
Of course.
I am still incredibly hyped for Christmas, despite how we won't be able to get together with everybody. It's a
Yeah.
great time of year with some really great movies, some really horrible sequels, The Krampus, obviously, and
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You
That was
sucks,
uncalled for.
Krampus.
no, I said really good movies, really crappy sequels, and The Krampus. I wasn't including that within the sequels.
And also
Okay,
dang
okay.
Yankee
All right, all right.
families. Dang
Dang
Yankee
Yankee.
dang Yankee
Dang
Doodle
Yankee
Dandies.
family.
Don't forget
Stupid
about
Stupid
the
Yankee.
Yankees and their commercial Christmas.
and
All right,
Sprite
here-
Cranberry, yeah.
Here in Great Britain, we like Boxing Day, we do.
I was stupid in it.
Oh,
Okay.
a bit stupid,
Honest
isn't it? How
a
they
bit
stupid, isn't it?
commercialise Christmas. Here in Britain, we like Boxing Day, we do.
Thank you guys for
That's probably
listening.
offensive.
Have a very Merry Christmas, and Goodbye.
Don't watch Home Alone 2, 3, 4, or 5. Actually,
We
2
will
is
see
acceptable,
you
but
Probably.
whatever.
Is this our last one of the year?
Yeah,
I think so.
Happy
in
New Year.
2021.
We will see
Signing
you in
off.
2021.
See you guys on the
2021.
other
See you
side.
in 2021.
This is
Signing
so
off for
people
now.
talking. I'm
Pound
just
it. Noggin. See ya.